Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
And welcome back to Nerd News Today. And it's time for a Bendy fig review.
Yay! We saw other Bendy figures. We had fun with them.
We did, because recently we looked at some Bendy figs by the Noble Collection. And hey, we're going to look at some more of those today.
Yeah, I mean, last time it was Star Trek, but this time we're going to the DC universe.
That's right, because we got the Justice League Bendy figs from Noble Toys, which is a part of the Noble Collection.
So wait, if we're going to the DCU, do we have to talk like this?
I think we do.
We got figs, Bendy figs.
I tell you, I get no respect.
Are you Rodney Dangerfield?
Please, take my wife.
You have no wife.
Her name was Martha.
What? Mine was named Martha, too.
We're Martha Bros.
Martha
Bros.
Okay.
DC.
Yep, that just summed it up right there. So, going down the line, we have Batman. Aquaman, dude. Because he was kind of a surfer, dude.
Why is he Keanu Reeves?
I don't know! Then you have Superman. Then you have The Flash. And then Wonder Woman!
That's Andrea doing the DC universe. So a big F you to DC today. Here, Nerd News Today.
I think I covered this pretty well.
I think so, yeah. So these are Bendy figs.
So again, Batman, Aquaman, Superman, The Flash, and Wonder Woman.
Yeah, so you guys can see the front of the packaging, which is like a nice old school 90s toy. It's just, that's what it is. It's meant to be a toy, not really a collector's item as much.
No.
These are meant to be opened and played with.
Yeah, which is fun. They look like they're going to be fun.
Yeah, they do. And I also want to show you guys real quick the back, because we should mention that these are not all from the same line. No. In fact, these are basically a mishmash of some movie figures and some comic book style figures.
Yeah. So
the backs of them are also kind of different because of that. So you can see, for example, Batman has got the comic book style.
And Wonder Woman, it's WW84.
Yeah, so different looks, different appearances, but otherwise nothing really too important.
Yeah, they don't really give any information or anything. They just show figure and explore the world of Bendy figs.
Pretty much, and that's really all that matters. So,
it's pretty cool though.
Packaging's nice. That's cool, but let's go ahead and get these all, I think, out of the box and take a closer look at them, shall we?
We're back, and they are out of their packaging.
And yeah, there's a lot to talk about here. So again, these are Bendy figs, so we hold them to a different standard than well, goodbye, Wonder Woman.
Dang, girl. Well, we can start with that.
I guess we can. So maybe we should show the accessory that comes with everybody first. So for the sake of giving them all a better chance at standing up, they all come with bases, and the bases are really nice, actually. Yeah. These are really great bases.
I'm covering the Flash.
I wish more figures came with bases like this.
Yeah, I mean, you have the DC logo, but then you also have the personalized, their personalized logo.
Yeah, like everybody's got their own personalized logo. You should have too, it's like embossed in these bases. Like, these are high quality. These are sturdy bases.
They're sturdy, but they're light.
Yeah,
these are good bases.
So yeah, every single figure has little peg holes in the bottom of their feet. So we'll just slide them in for now, and we'll show you guys, I guess, how they actually bend a little bit later. But yeah, they all fit into their bases like super easily, no issues with that. Yeah. So, but yeah, for the most part, they're all standing up really nice. I don't think you have to worry too much about them.
Yeah. To be honest, I think the only reason why Wonder Woman fell is because they have her in a little bit of a heel, so that just changed how her feet hold up. But if you just kind of bend it out a little bit and change how it's bent, it's fine.
So here they are all on their bases, and yeah, the bases look good too. Like the DC logo especially looks really great now that I'm actually looking at them on them. Yeah, it's really nice. So as we mentioned at the start of this video, 3 of these figures are based on the comic book look, and 2 of the figures are based more on the movie look.
So yeah, why don't we start with the man who, stands for truth, justice, and the way of the world, because he's no longer an American citizen? Superman.
Oh, okay. I was like Elon Musk. Like, what are you talking about?
No. We don't talk about that here. But no, I mean, let's talk about Superman. I mean, he looks pretty darn great because he's not representing an actual person, so he just looks like a great comic book Superman.
And we should add too that all the comic book versions are their modern version, so it's like more like the new 52 outfits, not like the classic one that we grew up with. So if you're wondering why they look kind of funny, that's the reason why. If they look funny to you, it's because you haven't read the comics in the last 10 years.
Yeah, but they don't look that funny. I mean, this is still pretty basic.
Yeah, it's still fairly close to a movie style because they didn't really stretch too far from the movies.
Yeah, I love the cape. The cape, because that way you can have him fly.
It actually is a little bit flexible. Yeah, I didn't realize how flexible that was. I'll show you Batman's back of his cape also. Yeah, the capes both look good. And the outfits look really nice too, actually. Across the board, all the the comic book versions look like the comic book versions, colors and designs and everything.
Yeah, I mean, Flash over here, he's an interesting one because he has, at first glance, I want to say he has shading, but then if you look at the pattern of it, it looks more like he just got into a fight and he's got dirt all over him.
See, I think it actually is just meant to be shading. It's just uneven shading, but that's how it is when you put shade. Yeah, I know you're showing me those little things, but that's because it's just like kind of just glopped on them.
Yeah.
That's typically kind of how they do it. But it's weird because he's the only one that has that, and I actually really like that about him. But it doesn't look good because no one else has it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it adds a quality of depth to it, but at the same time, he looks grungy.
That's the problem with it, is that it's done so haphazardly and so unevenly.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna do something like shading and using shade paints, that kind of thing, we're talking now model making. You know, you gotta basically do it in certain parts to augment like the chest and augment the muscles, which the back especially's got it, and the six pack especially has it. But then you get to the legs and the hips and other parts, and it's just uneven and makes no sense where they put it.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. But I also kind of like it, and I love the look on his face. You know, you have the sort of half smirking going on there, so you could tell he's got personality. Unlike Batman.
Batman's face is a little bleh, unfortunately.
What's funny about the Batman face is he has no stubble. He should have a shadow. That would help him look a little bit scarier and not a little bit like, oh, Mr. I'm playing Batman.
Yeah, but he's meant for kids, and plus it's a bendy fig, so we
No,
can't
I know.
expect to have that kind of level of detail.
No, I don't want like super. Okay, you know what? Ordinarily, I'd agree with you on that whole level of detail thing, but when you look at, they did shading here. Look at the detail on Wonder Woman. Look at the detail on Aquaman. Yeah. So you know what? Asking for a tiny bit of, 5 o'clock shadow on Batman, I don't think it's too much to ask for because they're doing so much other stuff. But at the same time, he's also still looks really good. And, I don't want to harp too much on that because whatever. He still looks like Batman.
That's pretty cool because he even has the little gauntlets on his blade, on his forearms there.
I love this cape.
Cape's really great, yeah.
The cape just looks so cool. And I even like the knee pads.
Yeah, I like his little square knee pads.
Those are just so weird, and I like it.
So as for our movie versions, like, these guys, speaking of detail, have amazing detail on their bodies. Like, they're very impressive for what they are. Like, Aquaman in particular, he's got all of this great-looking chainmail on his legs and his chest.
Yeah.
So much great detail on his legs, everywhere. Like, it's a really great casting.
Same with Wonder Woman. I mean, just the ridges, the way that the skirt is, the detail in the gauntlets, the boots. I mean, it's fantastic.
There's actual texture. Plus, we get actual accessories, too, with both of them.
Which is always appreciated.
Yeah, because Aquaman has his trident here.
And Wonder Woman has her lasso.
So that's pretty nice. It's really great that they actually have accessories. Can they hold them? Well, Aquaman can kind of sort of grip his fingers around them. There is actually some level of articulation around it.
Wonder Woman can hold her lasso, but she also has a little hole in her side. So that way you can just slip the lasso in there. And boom, now she can hold it, or she can just have it hang out by her side. In terms of likenesses to the characters,
yikes.
I really like this Wonder Woman. Her eyes are a little too doe-eyed and innocent, I guess. So she looks a little bit like she's all, oh, please don't hurt anything. Like she's got almost like a mild damsel in distress kind of vibe going for her.
Yeah.
But overall, I absolutely love her. I mean, oh my god, just the hair alone. The hair alone is just amazing. But does she scream Gal Gadot? No. If I just saw this Wonder Woman just like this and I didn't see the packaging, I wouldn't know that she was based off of the WW80 movie. But that doesn't mean I don't like her. I like her a lot.
I think she's probably the strongest of the bunch, actually.
I think so too. It looks really cool, but I don't think she's necessarily even a stylized version of Gal. I think it misses it just a little bit.
But still better than the Uhura we saw last time.
Absolutely.
So it seems like really the problem is the female characters having some trouble with those.
Yeah. I would also say that, I mean, we both know that it's really hard to, do something like a Bendy figure and capture a human, to capture a real person.
And also, more importantly, with female characters, capture more delicate features. Because Bendy figures do not lend themselves to anything delicate at all.
No.
And even to the point of Jason Momoa here, couldn't really even get his chisel features that well.
That one's hilarious because on the one hand, it looks like him, and on the other, I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it looks as though his face got pinched.
Yeah, it looks like he was in the trash compactor or something.
He got smushed a little bit.
Which is really unfortunate, because otherwise it wouldn't be too terrible. His head there, and this is probably just, I bet, our version. Yeah. I would hope that others aren't like that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, in terms of likeness, it's a good cartoon of Jason Momoa. Yeah. But that's probably the best I can say about it. Hair is great, though. The hair is amazing. And
actually, I could totally see this version, even with the way the face is shaped and everything. I could absolutely see it in an animated version.
Yeah, I think it looks fine for that.
One other really cool thing, and I'm hoping it's intentional, but one really cool thing about the Jason Momoa is he has a scar on his eyebrow. And I don't know how they managed to do it, but they managed to give an illusion of the scar.
Yeah, it's actually sculpted in there. And
Yeah.
we weren't sure if it was like maybe a factory mess up or intentional, but it looks like it's intentional.
Yeah.
The head squishing, it's probably not, but I think the scar is.
Yeah, the scar, and I love it. It's such a little feature that's just perfect. You know, it tells you who it is. And again, I see this in the store without any packaging. I know exactly who it's going to be.
Yeah.
This one, you know, Wonder Woman, not so much. I'd still know it's Wonder Woman, but I would think it was a comic book version. That's Jason Momoa.
So now we haven't really talked much about how much they bend, but they're bendy figures, so I don't really think we need to talk about articulation because they all bend. They've all got that rubber wire inside them. So
out.
yeah, like they can all move pretty well. I mean, the capes will get in the way a little bit, but
the capes also move.
I mean, these guys are also stiff out the box too because yeah, the more you play bendy figures, the looser they get. So
And they're so much fun to play with.
I mean, as far as bendy figures go, again, we were talking about how impressed we were last time with the Star Trek figures. Same here. It's the same kind of impressive level of detail. It's for bendy figures, good sculpting overall.
Yeah, this is fantastic sculpting. This isn't just good. This is fantastic. Because this kind of detail is just... Yeah, this is just sick. Because you got detail, you got texture. Yeah, this is just so good.
Like, we might be nitpicking here and there about some things, but for a bendy fig, like, these are light years above what we're used to seeing, especially.
Yeah, no, this is top level bendy fig.
I mean, I can even say we've seen, like, bendy figs of WWE figures at, like, Five Below stores, and those are trash. Those are hot trash. Yeah. So if we've been comparing those, because those price points are, you know, again, those are $5 below, so they're like $5 a piece, whatever. These are a little bit more money for sure.
But it's worth it.
You're definitely paying for much higher quality, and this is still, like, I think great for adult collectors also. This is still a good grade for them.
Like, I really feel like this is something fun for the kids and fun for adults.
Really is. Yeah, it kind of hits everything at once. So hats off to Noble Toy, hats off to Noble Collection. They've done some good work with this bendy line.
Yeah, there are a few other, there seem to be a few other characters in their DC line that we don't have, like Joker, Green Lantern, Catwoman. I don't know if there are any more, but I really hope that they keep doing this. I hope that they can continue with their bendy figs.
Yeah, and in addition to this line, you've already seen the Star Trek figures, but they also have Harry Potter. They also have, I believe, some Universal Monsters.
Oh, cool.
And Lord of the Rings.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
So they're doing a lot of cool stuff with bendy, so definitely check out the Noble Collection. Go visit their website. They're making some good stuff.
They have... What I like about the Noble Collection is they have... It's not just that they have really nice stuff. It's that some of it's just unexpected. You know, there's stuff there that I would not have thought of, and I really like that.
So that's our look at some Justice League, DC Comics, and DC movie bendy figs from Noble Toys. If you want to buy any of these figures, go ahead and check out our description. We're going to have links to where you can pick some of these up. So until next time, I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
This has been Nerd News Today, and we'll see you guys here next time.